Hello and welcome to this episode of Kennedy Saves the World. It's happy hour. We're going to have some Irish coffee. And this time, Theo Rutherford is going to make another drink for me. So last time you made a beautiful Manhattan.
I did, yeah.
And I have since used the Benedictine Secret with the Bib and Tucker bourbon.
That's right.
And that's my fancy go-to old-fashioned. It's great. It's wonderful. But this time, what are you making?
So we just came out with a new product, which is called Bib and Tucker Gold Roast. So what we did was we took the Bib and Tucker that you know and love, and then we filled an entire barrel with coffee beans.
Okay.
They were a gold roast coffee bean that were sourced directly for us. Mm-hmm. And
what's gold roast?
So gold roast is like a medium roast. It's sort of like your breakfast blend that you would normally get.
I love a medium roast.
Right? It's lovely. It starts your day off beautifully.
It's not burned. It's not bitter.
So we filled an entire barrel with those beans.
Okay.
And then we put bourbon on top of that and basically made bourbon cold brew.
Interesting.
And then blended that back into the Bib and Tucker.
Is anyone else doing that right now?
No, we were the only ones.
So who thought of that? Because I know you're a whiskey expert.
Yeah. It was a whole conversation around whiskey history, and historically, you would use any barrels that you could. The law of using specifically one-time use American oak barrels, was actually passed when the laws of bourbon were passed in the 60s. Mm-hmm. So before then, you could use anything.
Okay.
And you were using coffee barrels. You were using one of the reasons that they were charred is you would use fish barrels that you'd use literally getting over the sea. So you didn't want your fish taste, so you charred the inside.
No way.
Yeah, so you would use anything.
Okay. I didn't realize that charring had a culinary interesting history.
Yeah, you want to get all of those flavors out of it. Or now, when it's a new barrel, the reason you're charring is you're actually bringing all of those sugars and vanillins to the inside, and you're basically making creme brulee out of the inside of the barrel. So that when you put your whiskey in, that's what's getting that vanilla. That's what's getting some of those really cool caramel notes. So there is a little bit of that sort of culinary idea.
And what kind of wood generates that?
So for bourbon, we can only use American oak.
Okay.
We can't use anything else to start, and in order to call it a bourbon. Afterwards, if we want to use French oak, hickory, whatever else we can, but we have to call it out on the bottle.
And it has to be corn.
It has to be at least 51% corn, and after that, you can use any cereal grain you want. Mm-hmm. So I've seen ones that have quinoa, that have spelt, that have brown rice. Yeah, they aren't very good.
No.
But we use rye, and then some other people use wheat. Both are really lovely grains to be able to use.
Yes. And I have to let all the celiacs know that when it's distilled, it is gluten-free.
Correct.
Yes.
Any spirit, once it's distilled, it is gluten-free until you add flavors.
Okay.
So that's why a lot of flavored vodkas might not be gluten-free, because what they're using to put the flavor into the vodka
it's
might
like barley
be
sugar.
Based. Yeah.
Corn is fine.
Not corn, sorry. It might be wheat or barley or anything else based. So
barley, wheat, and rye are the devil.
No-nos, yes.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to pour a little bit of this for you, just so you can smell it and taste it on its own.
Okay.
But then I'll make the cocktail. So the cocktail we're going to make is called the Cortado.
Oh, I love a Cortado. Cortado.
And it's lovely because it's a great brunch cocktail. It's also just great for
really
especially holidays, Thanksgiving. This is going to be the way that I start my day, Thanksgiving. Still has that bourbon thing, but that coffee's just right there.
Yeah.
Just on the back end. We didn't want it to be sort of too overbearing. So for a Cortado, you need to start obviously with some really good coffee. So we went to Stumptown right down the street.
That's great.
Yeah, got a little bit of cold brew from them because I'm on my 5th cup since I have a toddler. So
I had Stumptown this morning. I get Stumptown from Whole Foods. God, that sounds bougie, but I don't care. I get their medium roast and it's really good.
I love it. And then a little bit of Madeira. So Madeira is sort of the secret weapon here, just like Benedictine. Nope, you'll find it in the same section as port.
Okay.
So it is a wine-based thing.
Okay.
A wine-based
is it like Dubonnet?
We're getting closer.
Okay.
So Madeira is a wine that's actually been oak aged for a fairly long time. They use something called the Solera system. So as they're oak aging their wines, then it has a fair amount of sugar in it. All of those barrels that are sitting there, they'll take it out, they'll fill the bottles, and then the barrels above them, they will then fill the barrels on the bottom with those, and keep going and keep going and keep going. So they're literally barrels of Madeira that have things from the 1800s, theoretically drops of that still in it. So they're really cool. It's a really, really interesting cultural thing, and sort of what they're doing.
So does Madeira get very expensive?
It can, especially if there's a specific vintage on it. This one's not. This one, I think, was
it smells nice.
$19 or something along those lines. And again, it's just a really good little secret weapon.
Don't go anywhere. More Kennedy Saves the World right after this.
A little bit of simple syrup just to sweeten it up. Not a ton, just because I don't like my cocktails overly sweet.
Yeah.
And then obviously...
That's where you and I differ.
That's okay. I'm not judging on that. I have made plenty of cocktails that I would never drink.
I love tiki drinks.
Now see, that's where you and I are the same. Tiki drinks are lovely.
Yeah.
But just like a super sweet thing at a bar, I'm good. I usually just go for...
No, but I love like a bartender who takes pride in a good tiki drink.
Oh, yeah. And you've got some great ones here.
Yeah.
And the little Angostura bitters, just to bring out a little bit of those sort of roasty notes. And then the shake part's just the fun part.
Okay.
If you don't have a shaker at home, that's okay. You can just stir it. You can use it between 2 pint glasses, whatever you want.
I like shaking.
But yeah, shaking's just fun.
I know people love stirring, and they're like, no, it's superior. It is.
No,
But then you can't do the shake weight.
Yeah, exactly. A little shake weighty. Plus, it's just a show, especially if you're doing this. A lot of people will say, what are you making? I want more. Great.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that happens to me all the time. Like, I'll be at a bar, especially if there's a good bartender, and they'll make something that's a beautiful color, and I'll be like, ooh, what is that? And they'll be like, it's a Cosmo. And I'm like, get it away from my face. Disgusting.
No, please give me 7 more.
I did make the creator of Sex and the City, the author, Candace Bushnell, I made her a gin white Cosmo.
Okay.
I thought it tasted lovely. I could tell, was not impressed. I think it was really strong, and I didn't mean it for... It was like a punch in the face.
Whoops. And then, there you go. That's your Cortado.
Lovely.
It's, lovely little drink, but like I said, it's
Cheers.
a great brunch drink.
To happy hour. And
Sure, happy
brunch.
hour. And brunch.
And Cortados.
Any hour with this is...
Is there liquor in the Stumptown?
But there can be.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Right?
Yes. I prefer that to an espresso martini.
I love that.
And go through the ingredients again.
So again, it's Bibb & Tucker Gold Roast. You can also use any of the other Bibb & Tuckers, but Gold Roast just brings out a little bit more of that coffee.
Okay.
We used cold brew from Stumptown. You can also use espresso. You can use any sort of coffee, anything. You can also, if you really wanted to get fancy and crazy.
Cold brew is great.
Right? It just you can add a little bit of coffee liqueur in there if you want. Just to pump that up just even more. Then the Madeira. So what you want with your Madeira, if you are buying Madeira, ask for one that's a little on the sweeter side, since they do tend to be either dry or sweet. Ask for one on the sweeter side.
Okay.
A little bit of simple syrup and Angostura bitters. You're done.
Dang. So what are the ratios?
1.5 ounces of the Bibb & Tucker Gold Roast.
Okay.
3/4 of an ounce of the Madeira.
Okay.
And then for the cold brew, 1/2 ounce. And for the simple syrup, 1/4 of an ounce.
Yeah, that's
so just
right.
Down.
And it doesn't have to be too sweet. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely not. And the Madeira can be a sweetener. So if you don't even want to add the simple syrup, just pump up the Madeira.
No, this is so. I mean, you're obviously really good at what you do. So this is very perfectly balanced, Theo.
This is why you keep having me on. It's great.
This is fantastic. Like, I think it's only you and Peter Suderman and the guy from Langen's who've made me drinks.
Oh, well, fantastic.
And this is it's such a nice break from the ordinary.
It just makes a day a little bit brighter when there's a cocktail.
And I hope people investigate the Bibb & Tucker because it is so smooth and flavorful. And now we're switching into the brown liquor time of the year.
Starting in fall, we actually just left. So September is National Bourbon Heritage Month.
Nice.
So just finished that, which is great for us. And as we go into the 250th anniversary, it is America's native spirit. So you are actually doing your patriotic duty by investigating Bibb & Tucker and drinking bourbon.
Yeah, 250 is a big one, and this is a great one.
Thank you.
Okay, one more sip, just to make sure.
Just to make sure I'm still good at this.
My God, you're really good at this, Theo.
Just means you'll have to have me back.
Excellent. Consider it done. Cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
This has been Kennedy Saves the World, along with Bibb & Tucker's Theo Rutherford. I'm Kennedy.
Cheers.
Listen ad-free with a Fox News Podcast Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Prime members can listen to this show ad-free on the Amazon Music app.
Oh, go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. I'd love to hear what you have to say. You've been listening to Kennedy Saves the World on the Fox News Podcast Network.